Here we go. Okay, guys, happy Friday. It is the 28th, last Friday of the month. And then when do we start the first of the month? I think it's Monday. Yeah. So, last trading day of June, and then we're in July. So, this week, honestly, we haven't really had much in terms of decent price action on US 100. This week, Monday, we was looking for longs. It created this false breakout. Tuesday was at this level again, broke to the upside. Wednesday, consolidated. Thursday, this terrible price action here. So maybe, just maybe, on the last day of the month, last trading day of the week, we get a decent setup to the upside here. We do have news. We have core price PCE, and we also have Michigan consumer sentiment. So sometimes that is a concoction for a decent ride in the direction that we're looking for. Again, we're going to be looking for the 20,000 level. It can go a little bit higher. We can aim for TPs at this high here because more than likely with the Michigan consumer sentiment, core price PCE, we're going to continue in that direction for the rest of the day, especially after Michigan consumer sentiment. The market usually only moves one way when we have that. So hopefully we get a decent trade today on US 100. So we're looking for long still. If you take a look at the weekly, it looks as though we could continue riding up to the top of this pin bar. Last week was a pin bar. This week's going to engulf it. It looks like just a continuational pattern. On the weekly, we have something like this, and then we continue, something like this, and then we continue. It's not the higher time frame move to the downside, it's just a little blip on the hourly. So yeah, looking for longs on US 100, US 30. Let's take a look at this. On the weekly, looking quite bearish, still in bullish momentum. Last week was super bullish, higher highs and higher lows. Looking for it to break this key level here. Look at the hourly yesterday, didn't do anything at all. We did actually see a move to the upside, but we didn't break this key level here. Look at that. Literally did not break that at all. So I will be looking for that to break. Stop loss just below the daily open. So the daily open is here. The US open will be at 2 p.m. Well, 2:30 p.m. And we're going to go all the way to the top here, the high. That's what we are going to be looking for. It does look like it's making higher highs and higher lows. Kind of, we've got this upward kind of momentum here. It's making lower lows, definitely. No, sorry, higher highs. No, sorry, higher lows. There we go. I'll finally get it right. Higher lows, just not really breaking this level here. So what's this called? It's called a wedge or a bullish wedge or a bullish triangle, whatever you want to call it. If we break out of this, more than likely it's just going to absolutely boom to the upside. So it is looking bullish, is looking really good for a potential move to the upside. Let's take a look at gold. So gold here on the weekly, this week looks like it could go bullish. Let's take a look at FX Blue. So FX Blue, short-term gold to positive 2.4. USD, no, sorry, positive 3.3 now. USD minus 0.7. Medium-term gold positive 3.1. USD positive 2.4, not far behind medium-term. Long-term gold positive 3.9. USD positive 0.7. So everything points that gold is going to move to the upside. However, we don't have a setup to go long yet. The only way that I can go long is if we break this downtrend, push, exhaustion, and then a continued move to the upside. Very, very simple price action. So honestly, I'm not going to go long until we break this. And the reason why it has to break this is because we're making lower lows and lower highs. Lower lows, this still could be a lower high, right? It has to make a higher high and a higher low. In order for the trend and the overall direction to be broken, we need to make a higher high, which means breaking the lower high and then moving to the upside. Here, what you could do, to be honest, here, if it does retest this level before we actually get the move to the upside, before we actually get this happening, You can, very, very risky, inverted head and shoulders. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. That could be your entry. If you are more of a risky person, if you are more risk adverse, then you can definitely go for that. But for me, it's going to be this one here to the upside. And then where is my TP going to be? My TP is going to be this high here. So that is the breakout trade. Breakout trade continuation. That's the trade that I'm going to be looking for on gold. Other than that, you can look for a trade today to the upside at 2320 or 2319. It will be those similar sort of levels. So yeah, looking for longs at that level. And then we'll see what we get today on US 100 and US 30. Hopefully continued move to the upside on both of those. We do have news today, which should push it to the upside. So fingers crossed for that. I'll see you guys at 2:30. Thank you for joining. Hope you learned something. And yeah, I shall see you guys at 2:30. Take care, guys. Bye bye.